Do. You know, maybe this can be the lock-in episode. Maybe I just don't talk. Is that interesting? Is that going to be interesting? I've entertained the idea of doing that, but I don't know if that's actually fun or not. I don't know if that's a fun idea to pursue. Because it may just make for a very boring episode. Although, I don't know. Oh, yes. We don't need what was up there. We're fine. As you can tell, my throat's still a little scratchy from last time. But that's okay. That's not okay, though. That, Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Dude, I'm something. Choking. That's the that's the word I was looking for. Speaking of choking, that reminds me of the time that I almost choked to death. Isn't that fun? Everyone has a good almost nearly choking to death memory, I think. I think that's something that's a common thing. Everyone has that, right? Fuck. I don't know if I actually got that close, but you know, when anything's blocking your windpipe, it you know. You think, oh, this is it. This might be it. Son of a gun of a. Okay. Because I remember I was at my uncle's house. We were all at my uncle's house. Me and my whole family. I don't know why. But naturally, I was in his bedroom playing on his Xbox 360, playing Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, because that was freaking badass. Because I never had I didn't have a 360 at that time. I don't think I did anyway. No, I didn't have a 360 at the time. So obviously, I didn't have the Complete Saga either. I had Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, not the Complete Saga. So it was like playing the Complete Saga. That was like a whole new experience for me. It was crazy, and I could do all sorts of crazy stuff. And there was one like extra level in the game where it's like this big open like Lego kind of open area. You could like destroy the entire environment in, and I loved playing around in that. That was so much fun. I need to play more Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. So I've never made it very far on my own in that game. I do own it, but yeah. Anyway, I was doing that, and I had a fuck. Okay, this is bad. This is. Dude, I almost saved it. I mean, okay, realistic. I was dead anyway. I think. I could have made it out of there. I could have done it. Anyway. I was playing Lego Star Wars. I was laying on my tummy, on my tummy on my uncle's bed, playing Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga in his room, while everyone else was out, like, you know, in the dining room. I don't know, doing whatever adults do in family gatherings in a dining room. I don't know, probably playing mahjong or something. Anyway, I I was eating an iconic butterscotch hard candy. I'm pretty sure it was a butterscotch hard candy. And all of a sudden, I remember it, and I can even recall like the feeling. I sucked it in. And, well, you know, it got stuck in my throat. And I started, like, not breathing. And I was like, wait, that's not good. So I'm sitting there doing whatever the heck. I don't even know what I was doing. But eventually I get up and I, like, run to the kitchen. And I swallow it. By the time I get there, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if anyone even noticed that I was there. I was just like, oh, okay. And I walked back in. I kept playing Lego Star Wars. But from that moment on, I don't think there was ever a single moment on after that point where I laid down on my stomach and eated something. That's fun. That's a fun memory I have, and sometimes I can still feel the sensation of a butterscotch hard candy going down my throat, and I'm like, ew, I don't like that. I definitely don't want to set that trap off. More freaking spiders, dude. It's always the big ol' spiders. I'm gonna get the climbing glove and the mystery blistery. Okay. We are cooking right now. Shit! We're not cooking, dude. Oh, we're cooking. We're going so hard right now. I need to play the Lego Star Wars games again, though. I did play a little bit of the first game recently. Like, and by recently, I mean, like, I don't know, maybe several months ago. But, yeah. I don't know. I mean, and I could play the complete saga eventually as well, but I just prefer the originals. Like, and you know, it's the same game. But there are differences. Darn it. Some differences I don't love. I don't know where the dog is. It's the problem. Okay, get off. This is okay. The climbing glove can kind of mess me up sometimes. So it's not always ideal. That almost got the altar. Oh, I don't think that. Not the altar. The thing. There's the dog. Should we sacrifice the dog? I'm thinking maybe. We have 6 rope, so. Recently, I've been playing through a game called Tsukahami. Very fun game. Wait, what? Where am I going? Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying Tsukahime so far. I can finally stop being a fake Arcade fan and be a real Arcade fan. So that's fun. I just got to the first sex scene, and I was like, oh yeah, this game has sex in it. It was, you know, it was a, shit, I must have made the same mistake I made last time. It was a sex scene, that's for sure. The ever, that was close. The ever, talented Kanoko Nasu, he really wants you to know that Arcade is white. He really wants to, fuck, dude, are you serious? Die. He really wants to emphasize that that character is a white woman. I guess if there's anything that man loves, it's giant women and white women. And, you know, presumably giant white women. Okay, I'm just getting out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, Tsukimi is fun. I like it so far. I definitely want to get through it with enough time to play Witch on the Holy Night before that collab happens in Grand Order. Dude, shit. Dude, shit. Dude, shit. Well, ain't this a pickle? Dude, shit. Oh, that almost looped around and got him. That would have been cool. Get here. I gotta stop saying the phrase dude shit, because then I'll be tempted to name the episode dude shit, and I can't name an episode dude shit. That's a bad word. I can't put bad words in the thumbnail. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, huh? Dude shit. There, he's stuck. Wait, okay. Strategy. If you put the damsel in there... Okay. Now they're safe. Believe it or not, the damsel is safe. They will progress to the next level. Oh, I don't like this. I think that's where the exit is. Yep. No, 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 no. Okay. See, there they are. That was scary. I don't know if I want that. I already have climbing gloves. Boy, I don't have as a bomb box. And you know what? I might as well grab the compass while I'm here. Oh. That was a really fast level. What the heck? Okay, well... Can I, like... Okay, I'm just gonna have to rope. Okay, that's fine. I wanna, like, explore. Also, shoutouts to 2P, the co-star Luma, coming into Mario Wonder. We love Rosalina. Okay. But yeah, Rosalina and Super Mario Wonder, that is really cool. I'm a big fan of that. I love Rosalina. She's one of my favorite characters ever. That might be controversial to say. Because, you know, oh, it's like, oh, I was a Mario character, one of your favorite characters ever. Yeah, well, maybe you should stop being so mean to me. You know, I think there's things to be said about... You know, I think any character could be your favorite for any number of reasons. Maybe you just grew up with the character. You know, you played it like at a young formative age. Maybe you've also made up your own like headcanons about the character and stuff like that. And there's a number of reasons why a character, even one like a Mario character, can mean a lot to you. Any number of like interpretations that you can come to about the character. There's a lot of reasons to love Mario as a character. People say he has no character. That's not true. He has character. You know, he's just not like... He's not like an exceptionally well-written character. Now that's the difference right there. Rosalina, Mario, and Luigi, all these characters, I love them to bits. You know, for so many varying reasons. You know, Mario is a series that's very special to me. You know, and I love Rosalina a lot. She's one of my favorites, like top favorites, like way, way high up there. But, you know, would I say that she's a better written or a more well-written character than some others? No, absolutely not. She's probably one of the better written Mario characters, but, you know, it's not a high bar. Shit. You know, one of my favorites? Yes. I would even maybe go as far as to say she's more of a favorite than even some, I don't know, like anime or RPG characters. Fuck, are you kidding me? How? But I would not obviously say that she is a better written character than like most characters. I don't know. I don't know what specific examples to give that I could give. Like, because it's also hard to compare as well. Like, just in general for me, I don't love comparing things too often unless it's really applicable for some reason. But especially when it's like something so subjective as like a reasoning for liking a character or what a character means to me. You know what I mean? I think of, I mean, who the heck would be a character? I don't know. I'm so bad at coming up with examples on the spot. But it's just like, if I come up with some character, like, I don't know, Shulk. You know, he's an RPG character, very, very well written character, amazing character, I love him. You know, I would say that for reasons that are very incredibly subjective, I would probably say I like. That might be bad if it hits the altar, but it won't, so we're golden. I'd probably say that I like Rosalina more than Shulk. I guess that I would say that. But that's a difficult thing to say, because Rosalina as a character means maybe more to me than Shulk. Fuck. Shit. But, you know, they're two wildly different, like, things, just entirely. Two wildly different genres. You can't really, like, compare that. It's such a weird, difficult thing to compare. So it's like, well, if you put a gun to my head, I would probably say that. You know, I'm not gonna ever say that under, like, normal circumstances, because it's like, well, I don't really see a reason to. I don't see a need to compare, like, Shulk to Rosalina. That's like apples and bananas. They're nothing alike, basically. So, yeah. I would definitely not say that she's a more well-written character, though. Absolutely not. I mean, like I said, she's a good-written character. She's nice. But that's not really the point of her character. Really isn't the writing. It's, you know, it's like, I don't know, just being a Mario character. And then she does have some writing in there, which is good. I mean, and even at that, she really doesn't have writing, does she? She doesn't really do much. It's mostly just the backstory that gives her all the brownie points. But yeah, it's too weird of a thing to try and compare two characters like that, and even a lot of characters from like similar genres or whatever, it would be kind of difficult, in my opinion, to compare. Just because there's so much difference, so many differences, so many reasonings why one character might mean something to me and the other might not as much. I think it's an important distinction to make. Is you know, when you're talking about something like a subjective favorite, you know, it's not so much that I think that X character is better written, it's just that I like him more for whatever number of reasons. Because I mean, I have heard that as like a criticism before. It's like, oh, why do you know, people say Mario's one of your favorite characters. Like, that's silly. And if somebody's claiming that Mario's like their favorite written character specifically, then yeah, I guess that is kind of silly. But Mario can be one of your favorite characters, like, of all time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Unless you're claiming that, you know, he's better written, in which case, yeah, I will argue with you on that. I thought I could jump on the bubbles. I don't think you can. Lesson learned. Yes. I don't... Okay, we'll do like one spin. Do like one singular spin. Okay. Ooh, okay, I don't want to deal with that. And now I can title this video. I can title it like Rosalina vs Shulk or something and get clicks. I could do the ultimate clickbait. So you know what? Actually, I'm starting to think maybe Rosalina, she's a better written character than Shulk. Shulk, he's just an anime. He's just an anime guy with all aura, no farming, or whatever the kids say. No, I don't know. I like Shulk. Now, if we want to compare Shulk to Fei Fong Long, then, you know, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I probably would say I like him about equally, maybe. Maybe I'd give the edge to Fei. Maybe. See, it's hard. It's hard, even when they're, like, literally based on, like, the same kind of stuff. It's like, how am I supposed to compare these two boys? I just don't like comparing things. I mean, I do, but also I don't. Like I said, it's weird, but like I think like Xenoblade, for instance. I don't know. I have different reasonings for liking and things that I dislike. I have different things that I like and dislike about each game, and I think each game has its own strength. So it has its own strengths and weaknesses. And so it's kind of difficult to... Yeah, get fucked, asshole. Why did you set up a shop here? This is like the worst place to set up shop. It's difficult for me to compare even like Xenoblade games, like mainline Xenoblade games, to each other, because they each... Ooh, thank you, Parachute. Each one just has its own deal, and each just has its own stuff that I like about it, and it's like, I don't know. I think Xenoblade 1 has the best like atmosphere. I think it's the best atmosphere. I really, really, really loved like the world of Xenoblade 1. And I mean, the story's great too. The story's great too, of course. But I think like its biggest strength is like the vibes. Like, it's just such a vibes game. I don't know how to just... What are you guys doing? Oh, shit! Damn. He's killing all his children, too. Dude, that sucks. Well, okay. I guess that's it. I guess we can't have a fun intellectual discussion. We have to get Yeti'd on or something, or whatever the kids are saying these days. So next time, We're gonna continue having intellectual discussions, and we're not gonna allow any of those damn Yetis in on it, because clearly they can't freaking control themselves. And they just want to scream and yell and throw icicles at people and just be meanies. So I'll see you guys next time then.